was Doksa Live in the studio by Secret Number. I seriously enjoyed it. Especially I like the thing that your personalities actually matches your voices really well. 성격이랑 목소리가 정말 잘 매칭이 되는 것 같아서. 그니까요. 잠깐 얘기해봐서 제가 자세히는 모르겠지만 그래도 정말 기분이 좋은 것 같아요. 특히나 누가 더 낫다 이런 느낌이 아니고 정말 각자의 매력이 뚜렷해가지고 기분이 너무 듣는데 좋았다.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You guys are all so good in your own way. So with that, I kind of want to ask you, what's your normal or usual practice routine when it comes to vocal works? 보통 노래 연습을 할 때 뭐 루틴이 있던가 혹은 뭐 나는 이런 걸 중요시 여긴다 이런 게 있으면 어떤 게 있을지 수담 씨부터 가볼게요.
와.
한 면씩이요?
예. 대충 뭐 몇 분만은 부탁드릴게요.
저는 사실 목소리가 좀 이렇게 약한 편이라서 되게 힘을 주려고 열심히 노력하는 것 같아요. 포인트를 주려고.
Since her vocal cords are kind of weak, she's tried to sound as strong as possible. 근데 정말 기분 좋고 이렇게 깔끔하고 스테이블하게 나오더라고요. 듣는데 되게 기분이 좋았어요. 아니 그리고 민지 씨.
네.
와 어떻게 그렇게 콧소리랑 잘 섞어서 잘 쓰세요?
제 트레이드마크입니다.
진짜 대단한 것 같아요.
너무 잘해.
I mean, I really loved her somewhat of a nasally sound, but at the same time, nasally sound you usually end up sounding pretty unpleasant, but her nasally way of sounding is very pleasant and somewhat silky to listen to even. 정말 듣기 좋았어요. 그리고 지니 씨. 아니, 텅 트위스팅은 그렇게 잘하시네요, 정말.
너무 잘해.
어떻게 뭐 연습하는 게 있으신가요?
I usually do 연습벌레예요.
오케이. So 이렇게 된 김에 한 분씩 다 말씀해보죠, 한번. 레아 씨.
저는 근데 약간 단체로 보컬 연습할 때 민지가 거의 그 뭐 이렇게 했으면 좋을 것 같아라고 해줘서 그거대로 해요 저는.
So Leah usually takes advice from Minji and she just follows the guideline. 근데 레아 씨는 울림통이 장난이 아닌
그리고
느낌이에요.
흡수력이 진짜 좋아요. 딱 얘기해주면 캐치하고 바로 해요.
So she soaks up pretty much everything that Minji tells her to do and make it into her own thing.
민지 teacher.
자, 그러면 디타 씨는 어떻게 하시는지?
My voice is pretty like deep.
Yeah.
So I usually I kind of struggle with 박자.
Yeah.
What is 박자? I forgot.
Beat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Staying on the beat.
Yeah, staying on the beat.
Yeah.
So I usually try to stay on beat.
But you were perfect in both ways, though. Staying on the beat as well as the pitch part too. You were pitch perfect. How do you maintain that pitch? Isn't it pretty hard? Especially in a radio station, we gotta let's be a little bit more honest. It's kind of hard to monitor, especially if you're in a radio station. But how do you manage to keep in pitch or tune?
I just stay focused. I think I keep thinking in my head though. I don't know if anyone noticed,
I'm
but
pretty sure you guys practice a lot. So what about you? Last but not least, Ju, what do you?
저는 또 목소리가 너무
네.
커가지고
맞아. 인간 마이크.
네 맞아요. 없어도 거의 따라잡을 정도로 목소리가 너무 커서 근데 이제 조금 더 안정적이고 좀 이제 들으시는 분들로 하여금 이제 조금 더 편하게 들으실 수 있게 믹스로 또 빼는 연습을 요즘에 위주로 하고 있습니다.
Okay, so it's not precisely a problem, but she says it's a problem, so it's a problem. But her problem is her voice is really loud, so she tried to turn it down or tame it down a little bit and try to make it sound more stable. Thank you so much for sharing. And since we talked about your music, we're going to move on to somewhat of a more personal side of yours. 자, 이제 yes or no 게임을 할 시간입니다. 음악 얘기했으니까 간단하게 사람에 대한 이야기를 조금씩 알아보는 시간입니다. 자, 그러면 제가 질문을 드리면 3, 2, 1 하고 생각도 안 하시고 yes 아니면 no 보시면 됩니다. Question number 1. Many idols go on a diet before making a comeback, and there was a food that I really wanted to eat while going on a diet. 아이돌들은 컴백 전에 다이어트를 무조건 하는데 다이어트를 하면서 가장 먹고 싶었던 음식이 있었다. Yes or no? 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yes.
잠깐만. 두 분이나 아니다. 굉장히 독하신 분들. 자, 그러면 민지 씨, 지니 씨 어떤 게 제일 먹고 싶지 않았어요?
먹고 싶은 거 다 먹어서.
네.
저도. 그래서 노예요.
So they pretty much eat everything they want. So that's why they came up with the no. So 이번에는 약간 수담 씨. 원래 약간 소식하실 것 같은데.
저요?
예. 아니군요.
먹는 걸 너무 좋아합니다.
She's a huge fan of eating things. And what's your favorite food?
요즘 삼겹살에 빠졌어요.
맞아 그 얘기 했었다.
삼겹살? 네, Korean barbecue. 그러면 연습할 때도 보통 삼겹살이 땡기시는 편인가요?
네, 연습 이제 끝나면 삼겹살이 막 먹고 싶고.
그치 고기 중요하지 단백질.
고맙습니다. 자, 그러면 디타 씨는 뭘 좋아하세요?
저요. 저 만약에 약간 다이어트 아니더라도 영어로 해도 되죠?
Yeah.
Even when I don't usually like diet, but like now because we're promoting, I kind of like 양심적으로. I'm like I want to eat like mara stuff.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm
you
like
know what?
I'm trying to like okay, calm down. Just eat mara after this.
I kind of want to ask you an additional question. Since we're talking about food, what's some of the local food that you want to promote for Korean listeners from your hometown? Yeah.
Oh, guys, you have to try rendang and palado and Minji likes gulai kambing. Gulai kambing is like curry.
So it's basically an Indonesian curry.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Indonesian curry. It's
What
really
about the
good.
first two one? I didn't get that.
Rendang is beef, like
Beef stew? 갈비찜.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah, 갈비찜.
Yeah.
And then what's the second one?
Paladang? something like
Palado.
that?
Palado is
yeah.
like it's like.
그럴 수 있어요.
So sorry, that was so funny though.
Okay, tell us about this. What was it again? Paladong?
It's a palado.
Palado.
Palado. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's you can mix anything with palado. Palado itself, it's the sauce,
Yeah.
the chili sauce.
Yeah.
So you mix like egg. So
Yeah.
it would be egg palado.
Okay.
So egg and
Egg
this
and
chili.
sauce, I
yeah,
guess, yeah.
chili, but it's mixed.
Okay.
They cook it in with it.
Okay, so
It's
she
really good.
recommends paladong and rendang, and last but not least, that one was
글라이
glite
캄빙.
글라이-
글라이 캄빙.
kambing.
Yeah.
글라이 캄빙.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. 이거 더 물어보고 싶긴 한데 이제 계속 다음으로 넘어가도록
좋아요.
할게요. We're gonna move on to the next one. Question number 2. We often tell scary stories when the weather becomes hotter. 시크릿 number has a scary story to tell. 날씨가 더워지면 시크릿 넘버만의 무서운 얘기가 있다고 하는데요. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Okay, Leia's the one who first one came up with
This
an
was
answer.
scary.
Yeah? So Leia, share us a scary story for our listeners, please.
이게 최근에 있었던 일인데요.
That's a reasonable. Yeah, let's hear it.
이게 저번 주에 제가 에어팟이 있잖아요.
예.
그거를 잃어버렸었어요. 잃어버렸었는데 그게 제가 확실히 기억나는 게 차에서 마지막에 에어팟을 끼고 그 펜사가 있어서 거기서 차에서 두고 내렸어요. 핸드폰만 딱 들고 내려가지고 무조건 거기에 넣었어요, 차에.
예.
이게 끝나고 이제 집 갔는데 없는 거죠.
예.
에어팟이. 그래서 뭐지 하고 있었는데 그날 이제 연습실에서 우리가 연습하고 들어가지고 와 회사 있겠다
네.
싶어서 이제 회사에 가서 찾았는데 없는 거예요. 근데 에어팟 찾기라는 게 있어서 그것도 했는데 없길래 차에 있겠다 싶어서 차에도 에어팟 찾기로 해서 그거 찾았는데 없길래 집에 있나 해서 집 갔는데 집에도 없었어요.
응.
어디 가도 없길래 제가 이틀 동안 계속 멤버들한테도 나 에어팟 진짜 무조건 차에서 썼는데 없어졌다 이러고
네.
있었는데 아무튼 그러고 이제 지났어요. 시간이 지난 다음에 어느 날 이제 스케줄 가는 날에 저랑 민지랑 이제 숙소에서 나올 때 이제 방에 불 켜져 있길래 제가 민지야 불 끄고 나가줄 수 있어? 이러고 불 끄고 나갔어요. 그러고 이제 스케줄 다 하고 집에 들어갔는데 그날 이제 민지랑 디타는 다른 스케줄이 있어서 저랑 진이랑 먼저 숙소로 들어왔어요. 근데 딱 들어갔는데 불이 켜져 있는 거예요.
그러게 끄고 나갔는데요.
분명히 제가
네.
말했어요. 민지야 불 꺼줄 수 있어?
네.
이러고 끈 거 확인하고 나갔어요.
네.
근데 스래프화도 있는데 그것도 딱 2개 깔끔하게 정리되고 넣어져 있는 거예요.
예.
그것도 제가 보고 저렇게 안 나갔을 텐데 라는 뭐지? 라고 생각했는데 뭐 그럴 수 있으니까 일단은 그러고 지니가 장난으로 도둑 들어온 거 아니야? 막 이러는 거예요 저한테.
네.
그래서 에이 막 이러고 있었는데 이제 제 방에 들어가서 딱 책상에 가방 넣는데
네.
책상 위에 에어팟이 있는 거예요.
대박이죠.
갑자기 에어팟이
진짜요?
네.
누가 했는지 몰라요? 아직도?
아직도 몰라요.
매니저님 아니고?
네. 제가 모든
매니저님도 소름이 돋는다고 했어요.
뭐야 그거 이상하잖아요.
말도 안 되는 게 그 책상 위에서 제가 밥도
이틀 동안
제가
먹고.
밥을 한 4번을 먹었는데 그 에어팟이 솔직히 눈에 안 띄는 크기도 아니고
네.
그렇게 찾아 헤맸는데
그니까.
모를 리가
네.
없잖아요.
근데 갑자기 책상 위에 딱 나타나가지고 제가 소리 지르면서
와 진짜 대박이다.
너무 무서워요.
약간 좀 이상한데 이거는.
분명히 차에 두고 내리는 거 나도
그니까요.
봤어.
그래.
So,
왜
yeah.
정확히 기억해요. 제가
네.
에어팟을 한산 두는 데가 있어요 차에.
그거 있어. 없어 이제.
Okay, so long story short, so she lost her air thing the other day, and she left it in her
죄송해요.
car and came back to the dorm, trying to look for it. And when she was back at her dorm, she did everything, pretty much everything, from Find My Air thing, the app thing from her phone, to all these trying to hit all these different locations from her company, to the car, and to pretty much everywhere she visited in the past. But she ended up not finding it. But later, on a day when she was on her way out to the schedule, she asked Minji to turn the light off at her room, which Minji exactly did. And when they came back from the schedule, the room was all cleaned up with the light on, and her air thing was on her desk.
Yep.
How strange is that?
Creepy.
And they still don't know who did it. 와, 진짜 이거는 약간 무서운 이야기가
무서워요.
맞습니다.
네.
누가
진짜 그것이 알고 싶다. 이거.
그니까요. 이거는 꼭 누가 했는지 찾아가지고 꼭 깨끗한 정답이 있었으면 좋겠고요.
제발 저는 뒀습니다.
와, 어쨌거나 이제 또 넘어가서 이제 4번으로 그냥 바로 가겠습니다. So there are charms of the members that I only know of. 나만 알고 있는 시크릿 멤버들의 매력이 있다. In 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yes.
그럼
Yeah.
디타님이 노라고 하셨어요, 네? Well, Dita, you said no. Yeah. Okay, okay, yes.
I said no
Okay, Ginny was that. Yeah.
because I feel like everyone already knows our charms already.
Yeah, true.
That is true though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like
Hesitating.
So like we show everything.
Uh-huh.
So
아 그렇긴 하네.
그러게요. 그럼 after all those years, do you guys get along well with each other?
yeah.
Really? With no problem at all.
No problem at all.
Wow. 진짜 대단하시네요.
그렇긴 하네.
어쨌거나 시간이 정말 빨리 지나고 있습니다. 이쯤에서 하나 더 하고 이제 노래로 이동해 보려고 하는데요.
네, 알겠습니다. 네.
So there's something that I want to confess to my fans. Lucky, yes or no? 루키 팬들에게 고백하고 싶은 말이 있다. Yes or no? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 네. 예?
고백?
No?
항상 고백?
Yeah.
고백이요?
It could be anything from how much you love your fans and stuff like that. Yeah.
But I always say
아
it and they
사실은
know.
이렇습니다. 이런 거 말고.
그래요. 자, 그러면 지니 씨가 대표로 한번 팬들에게 한마디 해주시고 다음 노래 넘어가 볼까요?
락키 다 같이 해주세요. 락키
사랑해요. 고마워요. 좋아요.
Good. So I guess that's it for yes and no game, and we're gonna move on to another live session. And this time, you guys are gonna be singing this song "Slam" for all of us, right?
Yes.
Tell us about this song, and let's move on. Slam.
네,
네.
슬램은 저희의 정체성을 가장 제일 잘 보여줄 수 있는
네.
곡이 아닐까 생각하는 저희의 최애
네.
곡입니다.
Yes.
Okay. Slam is a song that represents their identity very well. So I guess that's about it. Let's have a listen to it right away. When you're ready. 준비되셨나요?
Yeah.
자, 그러면 바로 가겠습니다. We're gonna have a listen to this song by Secret Number, Slam, live in the studio. Let's go. So that was Slam live in the studio by Secret Number, and during the performance, I noticed Leah tilted her body towards Chini and laughed. Why?
I was so shocked.
Why did she do that?
Why did she do that? Why did you
I mean, you don't even notice.
I didn't even notice, but I suddenly felt something. She was like, here.
I mean, maybe she was so happy performing all together or something.
가까이에서 보고 싶다.
Ah, she wanted to take a closer look at her performing. Yeah.
저만 할 수 있는 거잖아요.
Yeah, true.
Did not want that.
And true, what happened to that part that you missed?
그 가리 이슈가 좀 있었어가지고
So she had her saliva stuck in her mouth, and that was the problematic. Anyway, seeing you guys, it's not even a mistake. It was some kind of a cute I'll just call it a mistake anyway during the performance. So the other time, you guys actually had this mistake when you guys had to do this move for the second verse, but ended up doing it for the first verse. Sometime and from the other show, 다른 쇼에서 한번 그 춤이었나 2절에 나왔어야 되는 춤이 1절에 나오는 뭔가 문제가 있었던 걸로 알고 있는데 그게 아무도 실수였다는 걸 모를 정도로 사실 오늘도 같은 조건인 것 같아요. 실수를 하셨음에도 불구하고 정말 보는 사람이 저 사람들은 진짜 즐기는구나. 그게 보여서 너무 좋았다. Anyway, thank you so much for enjoying our live performances. And during your song performance, we received 4 messages in total from your fans, including our regular listeners too. So I'm gonna spread out the message. One for 자, 이거를 갖다가 진희 씨가 한번 읽어주시면 좋을 것 같고요. And this one is going to be read by Leah. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, this one is for Dita. And this one is going to 수담 씨. 오늘 말을 좀 많이 안 하시는 것 같아요. 자, 영어 메시지 상관없으실까요?
네, 할 수 있어요.
네, 그러면 천천히 좀 부탁드리도록 할게요. 네, 한 분씩 부탁드릴게요.
First, I love you all. How about each of you make a wish and promise if your goal is
Reached.
Yeah, reach.
Achieved.
achieved
Yeah.
in the future? What will you do as a promise? Example, if secret number win on a music show, I will cut my hair.
오.
Okay, we're all curious about it. So, what would you guys want to do when you guys win?
공약 같은 거.
어떤 걸 할 수 있을까요?
뭔들 못할까요?
뭔들 못할
그니까.
anything.
Anything.
Okay.
We talked about this, but like a cafe event.
아,
역조공.
Yeah, we want to do like a cafe.
저희가
event.
Kind of a give and back
Yes,
event.
yes.
Okay, good. So the next message is going to be read by Dita. Let's go.
Yes. My secret number. Who is spending a busy time with their comeback? When are you going to have a world tour?
Yay.
Lucky, who is waiting in the Mexico.
Wow. Me too, me too.
So, seems like you guys never been to Mexico. So, what is one or two things that you guys want to expect from visiting Mexico?
Oh.
Mexican food.
Mexican food, obviously, yeah, food.
Me gusta.
And what other thing? I heard that they got some nice weathers there and a lot of good place to visit. So, other than Mexico, what other countries you guys want to visit in the future? If you guys can throw a concert.
I want to go
LA?
to the States.
In the States, too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for answering. And we're going to move on to this next one from, I believe it's from Goldling22, and it's going to be read by Leah. Let's go.
I can't believe there's a secret number.
Yes.
Arirang, thank you so much.
Wow.
I love the live performance.
Yes.
There's something I'm curious about. Who's the strongest member?
Yes.
Who's the
Strongest member? Like physically or mentally? Physically, I guess, yeah. So who's the strongest one?
You?
You guys ever try arm wrestling? 팔씨름 해봤어?
Arm
팔씨름?
wrestling, I'm pretty good.
So you guys never...
아 맞아 둘이.
So it's gonna be
pretty
either
good.
Dita or Chu who's gonna be the strongest from the member. 근데 I really love her energy, by the way. Like, actually, 이 에너지가 she doesn't even think. She just tried to give it a go, and I really like that attitude. Anyway, that was me complimenting
Thank
her,
you.
Leia, and we're gonna move on to Jeannie.
Yes.
She's gonna be reading the last message from the listener.
Yeah, this one's from Benny.
Yeah.
Hello to the members of Secret Number. Question to Jenny and Minji. If you want to start a radio program in English, would you like to have one in the future and why?
당연히.
Yeah. Why not? She'll just give it a go. Yeah. But
I would love to.
yeah, sure, why not?
And
기회가 된다면요.
would you like to have one? And why? Because our chemistry is just awesome.
So good.
And
chemistry.
Yeah, they're like 1+1 package.
1+1 package.
반쪽.
Yeah, and also, question to Dita, how was your amazing experience to be a big part of maintaining the two diplomatic ties with South Korea and your home country, Indonesia? Is it a
Wow.
big honor for you as a representative of your home country?
Wow, this one's deep. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
it's an honor for me. And I hope in the future I can make more content that is like
Promoting.
promoting both countries. I think it would be good.
Good. And speaking of a radio show, you know we all have our different time slots when it comes to radio shows. So which time slot do you guys want to be fit into if you guys were to host a radio show?
Definitely not morning.
Because you tend to oversleep. One of the members tend to oversleep, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
true.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And? But why you then? Why not morning show?
Oh,
I cannot wake up.
Oh, that's why.
I stay up till like
Yeah.
6 in the morning every day. So
Okay, so perhaps lunch shows or evening shows or whatever.
midnight.
Oh, midnight.
midnight 좋다.
Yeah, I think your voice will suit very good in the midnight show. And about Leia, I think you're gonna do really good if you kind of start hosting your own cooking show or something. Cooking
show? I don't think so.
No? Are you bad at cooking?
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you good at cooking?
Maybe. Wow. My style cooking. Yeah.
Your style of cooking. So what's your favorite cook, like recipe you like to cook?
No recipe.
No recipe?
My recipe.
You just start
random.
making up your own stuff from refrigerators?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pure recipe.
Okay, what is the most recent food you make for yourself?
다 할 수 있는 거 다 할 수 있는데.
아,
나 김치 볶음밥 만드는 거 본 적 있어.
김치 fried rice?
요즘에 만든 거.
요즘에
요즘에 만든 거.
최근에 그거 했어요.
어떤 거요?
오코노미야키.
오코노미야키가. 좋아요. 이거는 어떻게 해요? 그 오코노미야키는 그게 있어야 되잖아요. 특이.
그 오코노미야키 집마다 달라요. 일본은.
네.
근데 저희 집은 야채 듬뿍.
오.
이어서 저는 그 양배추를 엄청 많이 넣는 거 좋아해서
아.
식감도 좋고.
Okay, so since every Japanese family have their own recipe of making okonomiyaki, she recently tried out her family recipe by putting in a lot of cabbages inside that okonomiyaki. And do you like it? Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, she liked
really
it.
good.
Good. Speaking of cooking, Dita, you
Yes.
must sometimes try to like cook recipe from your hometown while you were staying in South Korea. You have, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get your ingredient? Because it's so hard to get ingredients from Indonesia, like staying in South Korea, right?
Yeah.
So does it taste the same?
It tastes kind of different.
Yeah, right?
So yeah, I have to go to like the really expensive mart.
Yeah.
오히려 like
Yeah.
because they don't sell like lemongrass and
Yeah.
those kind of things in the normal mart.
Mhm.
So it's kind of expensive and it doesn't taste
yeah.
quite the same. So
Okay.
I miss home food.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for coming through the studio. And unfortunately, it is about time we have to wrap up the show. 이제 쇼를 끝낼 때가 됐습니다. 자, 이제 간단하게 소감 한번 부탁드리고 마지막으로 인사드리도록 할게요. 소감은 어느 분이 해보실까요?
수담 씨?
소담 씨, let's
저
go.
오늘 되게 시간이 한 시간이 그냥 훌딱 지나가서 너무너무 즐거웠고요.
네.
너무 감사드리고
네.
시크릿 넘버 독사 이제
네.
한 주 정도도 남았는데요.
네.
많은 사랑, 관심 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다. 사랑해요.
Okay, so an hour has passed so fast, and they still have one more week of activity for their latest single Toksa. So look forward to that as well. So with that, we're gonna wrap up today's show by playing one of their B-side tracks. This is Beautiful One by Secret Number, and called it a day. This was your DJ Seo Samuel, and I'm gonna meet you guys back tomorrow, same time, same place. See you guys tomorrow. And for the last time, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to the group goodbye all together. 자, 마지막 한번 그룹 인사하고 끝내도록 하겠습니다.
지금까지 시크릿 넘버였습니다. 감사합니다.